Okay, I'll let you speak.
Okay, Con. All right, Shalom, Shalom. All right, as always, we want to give all praises due to Yahweh,
Hawa,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushai, Ba'ashem
Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Rakakadash.
All right, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that ruled well.
That's
All
right.
right, taught us this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akim. All right, and the few sisters, all right, that watch, you know what I'm saying, and our discipline. And Shalom. Basically, this is the brother Zion Amar from the GMS Detroit by Camp.
And this is Brother Y from the GMS Detroit camp.
And we just going to do a quick impromptu video through the spirit dealing with, the gas pipeline situation that's got based off America in an uproar. Because hey, that's it's all prophecy at the end of the day. That's the time we're in. Right?
That's right.
These are all right. Yet again, another one of those signs. All right, showing what time we're in. As the scripture said, we're supposed to measure the time diligently in itself, right? So, all right, for those that's in the know, we know what's going on. We know what time it is, and we know and we see that the Lord, all right, is soon to return. For 2/3 of our people, all right, these other heathen nations, a lot of of them think this is just some coincidence, or some understand that powers that be do or run things, and they make little chess plays or whatnot. But however or whatever, all right, it's all prophecy. All right, we basically coming into a time to where we gonna really start seeing these race wars, all right, pop up on a grand scale. All right. So whatever love, all right, you have, all right, for these Edomites, or Edomites had this fake love for Jake, and he tried to put on like, he's for everybody. Like, well, hey, the Lord is drawing the line in the sand, like,
That's
right
right.
now. Because we can coming in time to where to each his own. I gotta get mine. That's the spirit people gonna be in. Okay.
Also too, right quick before I get this precept out, you're in a time of race wars, civil wars.
Yep, civil wars. Yep.
Jake killing Jake. Because Jake gonna be killing Jake over a ketchup pack.
That's right. Okay.
But I want to read this, the book of Mark, chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at 24.
Okay.
And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Okay.
And if a man, if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but had an end.
That's right. And see how the Lord worded that, right? As he's saying all that, right, he mentions Satan, right, which we reverse you back to whose kingdom he's referring to. Like, we're in Satan's kingdom, right? And the spiritual demon Satan has a physical counterpart, all right, in the so-called white man. He's the one that's fulfilling that role here upon the earth. And this is his time. This is his time to rule. This is his kingdom, right? Okay, everything he got, like, this is of him, all right? He cultivated all this on the back of Jake, of course, but he basically gets the credit because he has the authority to do so. But right, as scripture just brought out, right, highest Esau's kingdom, right? Because Esau is the devil, right? He's playing the role of the devil. Basically, highest his kingdom gonna be able to continue, right? When he's up against himself, he taking out his own people. He's supposed to be an enemy of us, but now that that tension is so thick that everyone's an enemy. You know what I'm saying? You got their own race, they're enemy of themselves, because we're coming into a time of how you say dog eat dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, hey, I got mine, you better get yours. And dealing with this gas shortage, right? This man, it brings a lot of just a lot more calamity, all right, to this earth, because the government, they offered all this money, right? And now it's no more handouts. You got J. You got all nations. It's basically just trying to scratch just to live, right? And we was just talking before the video that a lot of these gas, that's a big deal, right? Because through that, right, Uber, right, Lyft, DoorDash, right, all these different hustles that the common American citizen basically had access to it to make a dollar. It's gonna be a lot harder to do that right now, right? Because it ain't no gas. You can't go nowhere, right? Or you got to spend that much money, to make do, because gas about to go up. There's been many of reports on that, right?
Yeah. Just
so,
like in the movie I Am Legend. I Am Legend was gas was like $7.
I think it been some reports of that, of it reaching that amount. You know what I'm saying? And this would it be in the summer, right? You had that whole thing of supply and demand, right? Everybody been cooped up in the house all year. Everyone's itching to get out and go on vacation.
Want this book?
And just to have a good time. It's gonna make it very bitter to do that if gas is $7 and $10 a gallon, and you ain't got no money. So now what? Okay, now we gotta fight. I gotta go to somebody that do have.
But you know what? If you really think about it, in reality, what's gonna happen? Mm-hmm. People gonna be going to buses more. People gonna be wanting to be riding bikes more.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the reality aspect of it.
That's exactly what's happening right now. You got a lot of people, that's investing in electric cars, electric scooters, right? This and that and the third, because they're trying to do anything to get around, this issue of the lack of gas, right? Real quick before I grab this, what was I gonna get? It was basically Howard Shai. He made a great summary, okay, of what was to come, or what the signs or the times, how you say, of things to look for, to know, okay, Yahweh Shai is soon to return. And this is Matthew 24, and I'm let's see. I start at 6 to try to get right to the point. This is Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, right? Are we not hearing that, right? Over there, at what they call Palestine and land of Israel, right? Between the Israelis and Ishmael, right? These different missile strikes, all right? We got Israelis that shooting missiles over at the so-called Palestinians, all right? And they're not attacking soldiers, they're attacking civilians. Right, that's why a lot of people are in uproar, because it's like, damn, these just common folk,
But that's the nature of Esau Edom. You can read about that in the book of John 10 verses 10.
That's
how
right.
Him being a thief and robber, a killer, a raper, robber, and murder.
That's right. Read on, said, and see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, which is check. We got all those things going on as we speak, right? All these are the beginning of sorrows. Where's that point at? Where was it at? Okay, actually I'm going to jump down, all right? This is Verse 11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, which we have that, right? So-called Christian church, Roman Catholic Church, these other religions, all right? No matter, all right, the writings on the wall, as you would say, like we can see that America is on life support, but yet you have Christians say, everything's gonna fine, we gonna pull through, and they're promoting, right, the jab, and just everything gonna be a-okay. But hey, what the scriptures say, when they roughly paraphrase, when they speak of peace and safety comes. Sudden destruction shall come. All right, and that's the time when Read said, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you should be able to see that more now than ever, because basically America doesn't uphold the Bible. So because of that, there's no honor among men. You know what I'm saying? There's no type of discipline, or ain't nobody willing to sacrifice what they have for another person. So the love of many indeed is gonna wax cold. You know what I'm saying? Even down to your own family members. You're just gonna get that cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? Because especially my Jake. Jake can't be without. You know what I'm saying? He gotta have what he gotta have. So down to shit, what they about something along the lines of them with the cigarettes, right? They're supposed to be banning cigarettes and other things, you know, to list. But we coming in at a trying time that people are gonna be just all out for themselves. Is the point I want to get at, right? And, actually, I read this. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So that's what we hope to do. The hopeful elect. You know, we're enduring through all of, you know, this whole right fiasco, this whole you know, skirmishes that's going on. We're just trying to endure and see our way through. You know. You have anything?
No, you go ahead, brother.
Okay. All right.
I can hold those if you want.
Can hold it right there. Let's see. I think you mentioned. Matter of fact, it just hit me again. I got another one. Let's get what is it? Isaiah. Yeah, that's Isaiah 19. Because the brother spoke on you know, the race wars, civil wars, right? And it's been many of videos, right, of you know, with this gas shortage, right? He's very diabolical and very clever at how he moves, right? That he creates all these different boogeymen. He creates this propaganda to where you have to be in fear constantly, right? During the pandemic, right? You got everyone running out, right, for what? Toilet paper and tissue and paper towel, you know, hand sanitizer. Don't even know why, but you going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you afraid of some so-called whatever is supposed to be going on, right? And then right behind that, okay, now we got something else now. Oh, it's a cyber attack. Oh, it's a gas shortage, it's a pipeline, you know, attack or whatever. And now everyone running to the gas station. You know what I'm saying? You just something just hit me. Get Exodus 23. I think it's like 23 and maybe 7. We'll find out. But yeah, people have no people are not using wisdom. They're not being prudent. They just going right into the fire. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're getting involved with, right? You're going out to these gas stations, now you gotta wait who knows how many hours in the hopes of getting gas. You know what I'm saying? You're not promised anything because there's a shortage, right? You got Jake, we was talking about, you know, you got Jake that's putting gasoline in goddamn plastic bag, pop bottles. Like they using anything, bro. Like, and that, like, you can't put gasoline in none of these things. It ain't gonna last. It's just gonna spill out in time.
Or burn right in front of you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But he has all of America right where he wants them, which is desperate. He has them at the point of desperation that people would do anything without any thought. You know, I think it's Exodus 23.
Make sure I got it right. 23 and what?
God, that's the point I wanted right there.
What, 2?
First part, yeah, 2.
Okay, Book of Exodus, chapter 23 and 2. Thou shalt not follow what's that?
A multitude.
A multitude to do evil, neither search through, speak.
Neither shalt thou speak.
Yeah, speak in a
cause to decline.
Cause to decline after many to wonder.
To rest judgment.
To rest judgment,
Actually, that may not have been the rest of the one, but nonetheless, dealing with the first part, right? That shall not follow a multitude to do evil, right? you have, again, 2/3 of our people
Yeah,
that's blindly just going, like I say, right into the fire. They, you know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about the fact that, right, you may not be able to get gas. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about what's gonna happen when you get out there, because people are irritable, like I say, just from being cooped up. So if they come to the gas station, they find out it's a shortage. You can't be involved, essentially. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh well, what I'm gonna do, because the shortage of gas makes it to where, okay, now you can't get around, right? Which goes back, now basically you can't feed your family, right? You might have had a little side hustle, you can't run your errands, you can't go to the store to get your own food. You know what I'm saying? You just SOL.
But you know what? Bikes is gonna go up
I
because
can see that.
if you remember the time when Barack Obama had his first term, I remember when gas went up. I remember I was seeing a lot of grown jakes having bikes.
That's
I
true.
do remember that.
I remember that too, Kyle. Big time, but yeah, and which just because what you saying that, right? This character Will Smith, right? He's doing this challenge because, right, due to the 19, right, basically been slacking to where he's out of shape. So now he's trying to create this challenge to everybody to get in shape and take care of themselves, which is a good thing, but just showing the climate of the situation. A lot of people are overweight because, right, they ain't did nothing all year. So yeah, the sales of bikes gonna go up, or any type of, thing to get your body moving. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's warm now, or it's getting warm, and yeah, all those sales will gonna get jacked up more so. You're probably gonna put a premium on it because we know that the dollar is crashing. It's getting weaker and weaker by the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a whole thing of supply and demand, right? If the bikes are in demand, quite naturally they're gonna rise. They're gonna raise the price of the bike because they know you want it. It ain't gonna be on a discount, right? Real quick, I'll do this.
Yeah, I was wondering how much far you got.
Oh, we're gonna get one more when we call it.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 19, and I started at verse 2. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians," all right? With America being modern day Egypt, all right? If you didn't know, a good clue of that is look at the back of your dollar bill, right? What do you see? A pyramid, right? So they're basically paying homage back to Egypt, right? Because they know that they at least understand who they got the upper hand over, which are the Israelites. It says, "And they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." So you're gonna have what patriots they call them, good old white folk, right? That's down for America, all right. And instead of them basically turning their energy toward Jake, they're gonna turn it to anybody. Anybody can get it.
Yeah, but the devil gonna still be a devil, man.
Yeah,
no matter what.
No matter what, he can't change that if he wanted to. But yeah, you're gonna have, right, so-called, well, not so-called, but Edomites, all right, teeing off with other Edomites, because hey, if he has something he want, he gonna give his life, all right, to get it, pretty much. So yeah, this colonial pipeline, it's a big deal. It ain't a small matter. You know what I'm saying? It is just, hey, so we ready. It's just the beginning of sorrows, man. So there's more to come, right? So hey, with that, Lord willing, right? This video was edifying. With that,
one more thing.
Okay.
You sure you didn't want to go to 2nd Ezra 15?
Maybe you want to grab it.
That's why I gave you that apocrypha. I'll hold that.
Oh, you want? Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
What 15?
15 and I want to say 15 and 14, because this is gonna be really everybody gonna be fighting everybody for this and that and this. If somebody got some clean draws, they're gonna fight over that.
Okay. Right? Yeah. So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein," right? And that woe dealing with destruction, right? It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. And as we know, right, the modern day sword
Mm-hmm.
is a gun, or essentially a killing instrument. And it can be anything. It can be a pocket knife, but
Don't matter.
you know what I mean? But it's basically people gonna team off, weapon for weapon, or whatever they can get their hands on to take out the next man.
Okay.
Right? That's the time.
Keep reading.
Okay. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That's right. Hey, you're gonna have even because you have suburbs everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of you got your trailer trash Edomites, right? That may very well go out to the suburbs, all right, and take what he want.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Jake, he going out to the suburbs, take what he want. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if they know where the governor stay or whomever, all right, because they know they in good case, they got it. They may receive a visit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Keep reading all the way up to here.
Well, okay, fine. It says, a man shall. Hold on, where we at? Verse 16, actually. No, it's like 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. With a gas shortage, that's definitely another thing. That's not just martial law, right? Right? Shit, you ain't got no gas. That tank on E, it's on E. That car ain't going nowhere, right? It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Yup.
Right? The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread.
Bam.
Mm-hmm. And for the great tribulation, behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together. Well, that's really the point,
Mm-hmm.
right? And yeah, man. Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
With what? Famine, right? Yup. Lack of bread, right? Lack of your essentials, essentially, or that's what it is. Lack of your essentials, right? Like food, water. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things are gonna become very scarce. To the point you're gonna have the desire basically to kill a man, all right, to take take of what you need. So
Mm-hmm.
that's man.
That's icing on the cake.
That's right. That's icing on the cake. And hey, the Lord is showing He not playing. He's soon to return.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, as the scriptures say, man, measure the time diligently. That's what you should be doing. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh.
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
The violence to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well.
Mm-hmm.
Sincere taste to the icon that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Babal.
Abba Babal.
Kwam Bakiyan.
Kwam Bakiyan.
Shalom.
Shalom.